We know that story reading is not just for children, but as adults, we love it too. And so I'm so proud to announce that we have a number of chapter books that are just as highly engaging and interesting for adults as they are for our kids and for our older readers. It is so important for us to be working on that modeling reading, for our kids to see us reading, and also for us to be able to read with them. Except you want to read a book that you like too, don't you? If you're going to read a book aloud, you might as well be as engaged and interested in it as your kids. So I just wanted to share with you a couple of my favorite older chapter books that you can read with your children or by yourself, or your kids can read to themselves. Another one of my favorites is The Impossible Quest. The Impossible Quest is a 5-book series of 4 friends, or they become friends. 4 kids that are thrown together to save their kingdom. They are set on an impossible quest to find a unicorn, a griffin, a sea serpent, and a dragon. We have an exciting line of graphic novels. As you see here, we have Sherlock Holmes with The Hounds of Baskerville. We also have The Odyssey. We have Robin Hood and King Arthur and Dracula.
As is popular with many of these graphic novels, it's very much comic form, which means that it's a fast read, but super engaging, especially for those more reluctant readers.
In The Star of Deltora, Britta is the daughter of a famous, for not so good reasons, trader. The last quest that her father went trading for turned into blood and horror, and her family had to go into hiding. Britta gets an opportunity to enter into a contest which will make all of her trading dreams come true. But the perils that she has to face as she follows the footsteps of her father, what might happen? In The Mystery of the Clockwork Sparrow, very similar to the old days of Nancy Drew, Sophie Taylor is an orphan girl who picks up a job at the newest department store of London. This is early 1900s, called Sinclair Department Store. Sophie Taylor embarks on a mystery as she discovers who it was that stole the priceless clockwork sparrow from the department store Sinclair's, and clear her good name that has been besmudged by this theft. We have a number of these true story books that hit on a variety of topics such as heroes, Mount Everest, this is crimes and detection, survival, ghost stories, but these are all stories that are considered to be true, of people who have lived, who have solved cases, who have survived the odds. If you love adventure and exploring and learning about new cultures and new languages, you will love the Mapmaker Chronicles. There are 3 books in the series, and I highly recommend getting all 3 at once because you cannot put them down. There's cliffhangers, and you just will not be able to rest until you know the ending to this engaging tale. Quinn has a photographic memory and is enlisted to a map-making contest to see who can make the most accurate map of the world. And finally, the Kuramori series. It begins with the Sword of Kuramori. Kenny Blackwood goes to Japan to visit his father, only to discover that he has a mystical power that he didn't know about. He can see Japanese mythical creatures, and they all want to kill him. Very similar to the Percy Jackson series, but set for an older reader. There's a lot of violence, but it is extremely fascinating to learn a little bit more about Japanese mythology. First off, we have a line of our illustrated originals. You can find classics such as Anne of Green Gables, White Fang, and Little Women. They're unabridged, so complete in their entirety as originally done, with an occasional beautiful illustration to add to the text.